No, this is not my crack cocaine, Carl. It's a nano gel. And it's not actually a nanite. For people who are worried, it's just this, it's a name. It's a very small particle, but not as small as a nano. And this is different than some of the other products that we've looked at, which are kind of whole package products. Right. This is a technology that integrates with other stuff.
Right. So nanogel is a translucent insulation that we put in skylights that basically make the skylights as insulative as a wall. And like this is more of a commercial product, but somebody could use it. This is cow wall. It's actually a neat product.
I've seen this before. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, nanogel makes the filler that goes in here that makes this as insulative as a wall and only cuts about 30% of the light out of it.
R20?
That's pretty amazing.
It's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
And these skylights, I mean, I was looking at this. There's like a 16-degree temperature difference between this one and this one.
Yeah, the regular skylight's at 93 degrees. The skylight with the nanogel in it's at 77 degrees.
30% loss in visible light transmission.
It doesn't give you clear windows, but it gives you a lot of light and an amazing amount of insulation.
You know, architects they're obsessed with big walls of glazing and glazing. And I've always thought it's weird that you can look into people's houses and see what they're doing. It's kind of the best of both worlds. They can have energy efficient, lots of glazing, get all that natural light in, and a little privacy at the same time.
Yeah, and so this nanogel they're installed in Acrolite skylights, they're installed in cow wall systems, and I'm looking forward to seeing where else they go. I mean, I think it's going to be really neat stuff in the next couple of years.
I have to agree with you. I'm going to give this product, I'm going to have to give this product an A, because I think it's so flexible and it does such a great job of doing what it's doing.
Yeah, it's definitely an A, and when they start expanding into more lines, it's going to be an A+ or an A++ when they get there.
Awesome. Green products. Wait a second. Carl, what are you doing, Carl?
It's not warm enough. I'm working on my tan, you know, get a little heat, you know. It's like, because this side is regular glass and it's getting real hot. And this side's really cool because it's a super insulated glass from Southwall Technologies.
They look like the same window. They're like the same thickness. How's this working?
Look over here. It's this stuff called heat mirror. They have these thin layers of plastic that actually reflect heat. It's like a low emissivity plastic in between that makes this incredibly high R value.
You know, I got to say, this is like the lightest triple pane window I've ever held.
Well, because it's not all glass, but this stuff has
smart way to do it.
Yeah, like this stuff has U values down as low as like 0.15.
0.15. Carl, that's like an R value of 7.5.
Pretty amazing for glass, isn't it?
That is amazing for glass. And they're roughly the same. They don't weigh a whole lot more.
We have walls in Atlanta that aren't insulated that well.
This seems like an awesome technology.
I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's out there. We don't see a lot of it, but a couple of manufacturers are starting to put them in their windows, and we're going to see a lot more of this stuff.
I heard Sustainable Spaces. I think they have one in one of their windows.
Yeah, Sustainable Spaces does. But see, I don't care about glass. I don't care about glazing in the South. You guys in the North. You guys in the North are going to like this stuff.
It's a big deal.
So you're going to rate this higher than I am.
I am. I'm going to have to give this an A. Yeah. Because I think this is exactly what we need in our windows.
I'll agree with you. It's an A, but it doesn't mean much where I am. But I think we're there. It's a good product.
All right.
Michael, why are you hanging around with these cartoon characters, and what the hell are you doing?
Carl, I had this client send me a set of plans for editing, and you know me, I'm a workaholic, and I have this awesome piece of software, and it's this is one of the things that I think so many people miss is great PDF editing. And I know it doesn't sound that exciting.
I have to print them, mark them up, scan them, and email them to people.
Yeah, who has a plotter anymore, right?
Right. Yeah.
Bluebeam is this great product. It's inexpensive. It's like $150, and it does everything that like an Adobe Pro style thing would do. You can edit, you can mark up, I can put text right into my PDFs. I can send this to other people in my work group. They can send it to me when I'm out at conferences, wasting time with you reviewing product. But I can edit it, mark it up, send it back to them. They can see my comments. They can edit it, mark it back. I'm telling you, this is the ultimate in portability, and I can't tell you how many features this thing has in 39 seconds, but trust me, there's more that you can do in here than you can do in a Word document. It's incredible.
Looks cool, I'll go with that, but I tell you what, they got the coolest swag on the floor.
You and your cha-cha.
Look at this, look at this.
That is pretty cool.
Isn't that amazing?
You know, that might have to win my USB drive award this year.
It is, yeah. Who won last year?
I think it was Lutron, actually. They had that really mini, small one with a little green plastic
looks
thing.
Cool. I want one of those. Can I take this with me?
No. All right, Carl. This may take more than 39 seconds, but I got to say, I think this is one of the most exciting developments that we've seen in the construction industry in a long, long time. The Pharos project is finally live. It's finally online. Right. They've got a database full of projects, and this is seriously. We always talk about how to evaluate. I mean, we're out here evaluating stuff based on what we think about it, but we don't know so much about what happened in the manufacturing process, toxicity, environmental impact, the social community component, which you know I feel very strongly about.
Not you.
Yeah, I know. Social justice. So you go onto their website. It's a subscription site, but it's cheap. It's like $75 a year, and it's probably the best spent $75 you ever spend.
Right.
You can see a comparison of like bat insulation here. I'm looking at all these different bat insulations, and I can see very quickly how they rate compared to one another.
And there's user toxicity, manufacturer toxicity, material, and renewable energy. Yeah, and red is bad and green is good.
Exactly. Now they've only got 4 categories right now, but soon they're going to be filled out. There's a whole bunch more that'll be coming, so this will be much more.
The one cool thing is that the ones that are black means that the manufacturer is not transparent, which I loved.
And that's, I mean, seriously, you get, if you don't disclose your binders, your materials, your process, you get penalized, and that's really the way it should be in today's world. If you can't be transparent and upfront about what you're doing in your process, then you're right, you should get a bad rating.
I like that part of it,
And this one over here, you can see in the value chart the way that it's registered, so you don't need to know a whole lot about products, you can just see it, but even cooler, they have a whole catalog of the chemical components, the binders that go into it. So if you have a product that hasn't been rated, but you know it has a chemical in it, you can look in their database,
individual components, and
learn all about what all the international agencies have to say about its toxicity, impact on manufacturers, impact on end users. I mean, seriously, this is so important.
And you know what's great for you? That they haven't done the social and community impact, so you have something to look forward to.
Oh, it's like Christmas. When they come out with this, I don't know what to do with myself.
I'm going to make a wild guess. You're giving this an A+.
I'm going to give this an A++. A++.
This is the best
This is the best thing I've ever seen.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you, man.